and today this video is a little bit more on me, and still every day I have to survive and get by, and I'm constantly, I will always be a survivor. I'm not fighting against the grain to survive, but me being a survivor will never really leave. You're amazing.
Wait, hold up.
You should never give up on your daydream. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're coming back and continue coming back, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love you. You're a king, you're a queen, you're part of the royal court. So today we're going to talk about domestic violence and sexual assault like we do every Monday. Today we're going to keep it a little bit more brief though, because I have so much going on and I'm getting my notes ready to start more up on the series, and I have some classes that I've put together with helping people regain their self-esteem and not feel inferior. Techniques that I used and developed that worked really great for me and made me who I am today. So with that, I want to just say prayers to the people in Houston and prayers with people in Florida right now with the hurricanes going on. It has just been so overwhelming with that, and just watching the news and the reels on all of that is just, it has been insane. So just please know that my thoughts and prayers are with all of you today and continue to be with you with what you're going through. As far as domestic violence, sexual assault, you know, one of my biggest fears with what's going on with the hurricane and stuff is sexual assault and domestic violence really tend to rise around holidays and when other natural disasters take place. So, again, my thoughts and prayers are really with those people and hoping that there is not an increase of victims during this time. Starting here in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be, like I said, we're going to be starting a series of online classes pretty much on how to rebuild your self-esteem, how to feel good about yourself and love yourself again after going through all of this, and or gaining the confidence to be able to leave an abusive partner. Update as far as the contests that I've entered, I did not win the Tarte Cosmetics contest. I don't have the name in front of me who did. I do want to say congratulations and enjoy the reapings of that contest. I'm very happy for you, and I still have not heard on whether or not I won or who won the NYX Love Out Loud contest, but I do want to say I love their new Love Out Loud lipsticks, and I can't wait to get my hands on the rest of those and play with those as well. One thing that we're going to be talking about here soon is going to be femicide, which I believe I mentioned in one of my earlier videos. Please feel free to leave comments below as to what kind of topics that you want to talk about. As I have said before, I have a very dark way of dealing with things. You guys aren't going to see that too much here on these specific videos, but I do have a darker side. Like right now, I'm watching Dexter again, and I was just reading up on Jeffrey Dahmer, as well as I always forget the other guy's name. I'll think of it. But yeah, that stuff is very intriguing to me, and I always like understanding the mindset of those people. So I'm a little scattered today. I'm trying to I do not have my bullet points in front of me. I'm getting ready to leave and to go do a photo shoot, and I have some personal family stuff going on right now. I'm constantly watching the news. I have friends down in Florida. I have family out in North Carolina, as well as friends and people just all over the states. So just all of that's got me really right now. So, again though, you know, it's so important. Another thing we're going to be going over is the power wheel, which is really interesting how that works. And one of the people that I've worked with here, a lot of people are not aware of the power wheel and how it works. So we're definitely going to be going over that. And I should be able to link the PDF to that so you guys can print it out and have it on hand if you want it. And doing all of that. Again, of course, I'm still doing my makeup tutorials because I do believe that makeup is empowering, and it can be used in any way they want it to, and expressing yourself. And yes, so I guess this is more like an update than anything else. I apologize. Yeah, another thing I want to talk about too, which is going to be such a touchy subject, is abortions and rape victims getting abortions. And I know that's going to be an interesting subject for a lot of people when we go over that. And just really another one I've also discussed too was talking more about FGC, female genital cutting, and understanding the information behind that and how that works. I know in my last video I mentioned to you guys briefly about wanting to change the criminal justice system and how it works. So that is still in the works. And yeah, so there's just a lot going on, and I appreciate you guys who come back every week and who are watching. I was really happy to see the Love Out Loud video that I created actually got a lot of views, a lot of hits right off the bat, so that's awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate it, and yes, every once in a while you will see me signing. I'm not as good as I was, but I plan on picking it back up. I do have some friends that speak ASL, so getting back into that, as well as I really want to also offer some diversity to my channel as far as other languages, and so I'm working on my Spanish and Russian and a couple other languages too, brushing back up on those because I only know words that can really get me in trouble. And yeah, so again, definitely feel free to leave comments down below. I really love seeing those and appreciate those. I do also want to give a huge shout out to Gabby for her new song, Love Out Loud. It is absolutely, or I'm sorry, it's not Love, it's just called Out Loud. And it is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to leave her link in the description below. I'm just being another female who's gone through stuff. Hearing these words, you can tell that they were raw, they were real. It is a beautiful song, and she just did her first live performance, and you could tell she was nervous, but Gabby, you did an amazing job. I know that you're very judgmental and you're your worst critic. I know how that goes because I did the exact same thing, but know that you are amazing. People love you, and your song is absolutely beautiful, and I've been listening to it and downloaded it off of iTunes, and I will be, I don't listen to the radio much, but you did say people are asking people at the radio to play it, so I think I'm going to call on the radio station anyways and suggest that song get played. So yeah, I'm really proud of you. I'm happy for you. Good for you. Another great thing that's going on right now that I love, you know, I try not to watch too many people on social media because I don't always remember where I get things from. I don't accidentally want to steal any ideas. I give credit where credit is due. But I really love seeing people when they're out and working with other organizations and building something greater than themselves. That is such a big deal for me. So another great thing that's going on right now is Liza Koshy's Giving Keys. Those are so great. You buy the keys, they help people coming out of homelessness, give them jobs, and get them set up. It's another great program. So yay to Liza Koshy, and yay to the Gabby Show. Gabby Hanna, I think is how it is pronounced, right? I'm sorry if I'm like, I don't follow you that much, so I don't know, but I follow you enough to see these little things. So, definitely, guys, check those out. I am looking forward to ordering my giving key here next week. I think it's awesome, again, that people are doing these wonderful things. So definitely get involved with your community, volunteer. There's different programs. If you live here in Cedar Rapids, there's some great programs to get involved with here. There's the Restore, there's Waypoint, there's Amani. If you're up in the Des Moines area, there's CASA and CAVA. There's just so many different places that you can volunteer with, anywhere and ever. I mean, those are like not even the tip of the iceberg, the ones that I named off. So definitely get involved with those. It is such a rewarding feeling when you have time to just give back and to understand, and you gain that empathy and understanding, and you get to meet these people from all walks of earth. And I really feel like it's an eye-opener and an opportunity to just find more of yourself. You know, for me, a year and a half ago, I had gotten my ex-fiance had left me for another woman, and it was just a big heartbreak after being with him for so many years. I really fell off the wagon. I just fell down. I broke on so many levels. And then, you know, I really took that time right after that to find myself again. And the last year and a half, I have grown and changed so much as a woman. And I look back at the old me and I'm like, who were you? Like, I don't even recognize her anymore. Even in pictures, I still see this beautiful woman, but looking at it, I see this woman who was a girl who was still so broken inside and didn't understand. And so taking, you know, a year and a half to really find myself and grow, and I'm still finding myself and growing. I am just developing into this huge, wonderful person, and forgetting all of my past faults and just starting a new story and a new chapter. You know, and a lot of, for me, with going through all the domestic violence and sexual assault that I've been through my entire life, I've really, you know, I've always loved writing. I've written poetry. I've been published in many books when I was younger. But recently, I decided to take those and start writing them down into stories. And so that's what I've been kind of hinting at you guys, is we're going to be starting a little series on stories, and some of them are going to be really dark. I'm not going to lie. I've taken my life experiences, and yeah, I've put them in a nightmare scene, and just, it started off bad, just got worse and worse and just crazy. Or the worst case scenario is like, there's just so many different versions of these, and they're going to be, very loose stories, and they were inspired by other things from my life. And it's not always going to be exactly what happened to me, but that may have what inspired it. And then there's also going to be some really beautiful stories too, because there are some amazing points in my life that were just so wonderful and beautiful. And then there's other little stories coming up too that are pretty cool. And it's just funny because I do have ADHD, so it's really interesting when I watch something or see something or remember something, or I hear music, and it just, this spark comes. And all of a sudden, these little things come down, and I decide which parts of the spark to grab and pull them in and make this story. And then I'm just like, oh, this is so cool. Like, oh my gosh, like what? I did that, I wrote that. And I'm my own worst critic too. So I'm like, it's not that good. And, but obviously the people I have shared it with and done this with, they like it. You guys keep coming back. I keep gaining followers. You guys enjoy what I'm doing as well. And that is the greatest reward I can get. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you like me. You really like me and what I'm doing. Okay. And I know at some point I'm going to get haters. It's going to happen. I've had haters already. It's inevitable. But the people that matter to me, the positive people in my life, you guys are such an amazing support for me, and I just want to keep doing this, and I can't wait. I think the biggest struggle that I'm running into right now is I do have one gal that I've teamed up with, and she is my partner, and we are working hard to create something bigger and better, and we both our end goal is to get into the Sundance Film Festivals. So doing all of that. So our biggest goal is getting into the Sundance Film Festivals, as I just said, and we're working on it. I think the hardest thing though, living out here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa right now, is it's really hard to find dependable people to help act and be a part of what we're doing. So that kind of slows things down. But, the tug and war of the choices I've been making with, being an internet influencer, being a social media influencer, and just really evolving with this and of myself. I've grown so much in just the 4 months that I've started doing this. I've become very comfortable. I know there's so much more I want to do, and it's just, it's, again, that spark's gone off and it's shot off, and I have to pick which little pieces of that I really want to take in. And so jotting notes down, remembering things, getting organized, those are all such big important things to help me continue growing as a survivor, and to be able to give back to you guys to help you grow and become stronger. And I really want to encourage greatness and strength. At the same time, I want to be funny and quirky, and then other days I want to do makeup. So I haven't started a second channel yet. Separating, beauty from vlogs and all of that. I just kind of been throwing everything on this channel, and at some point, maybe, yes, I will add a second channel. But again, there's just so much going on, and it's just keeping me so busy. And but I do struggle. I still struggle with depression. I still struggle with all of that, and I've been very open and honest with you guys about that. And I'm not looking for pity or sympathy. I just need you guys to bear with me if I'm struggling on a week or so with stuff that's going on in my life. I am a single mom. I am trying to do all of this and conquer my world as well as try and conquer the social media world. And I have a lot of competition to go up against, and these all are amazing people, and it's a process. So, me getting one video up a week is a huge accomplishment. Getting 3 videos up a week or more is also great. And I apologize. And so I'm hopefully next week, I think I'll be right back on track. I'll be great to go. And I'll be able to stay on top of things a little bit more, just because I have some really great changes coming up that are going to help me get on track and stay focused, and I can't wait to share those with you guys. But knock on wood, we're not going to discuss those until they happen, because I just don't want to jinx anything. And so yeah, there's just so much going on. So I appreciate you guys stopping in. I'm sorry that today wasn't more in depth on domestic violence, sexual assault. It was kind of more of an update and very brief overview of everything. And again, like I said, we're getting everything worked out. I've got, this week is going to be crazy busy. I'm leaving tomorrow, Tuesday, to go up to Chicago to go do a photo shoot for the company I started working with, which is called Bikes and Spikes. And when I come back, I'm hoping on Friday I'll be able to do a video really explaining in depth what that is, what we're going to be doing. We're going to be traveling, all of this stuff, and I really look forward to meeting more of my fans, and I plan on putting that video together as well. I'm actually planning on posting every day this week. We will see how that goes. Yeah. So again, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. You're a king, you're a queen, you're part of the royal court. I welcome you. I love you. You're amazing. You're awesome. Don't be a mass murderer. Anyways, I love you guys so, so much. You guys are awesome. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yay. No, you guys really are awesome. I love you. I believe in you. You're awesome. Big hug from my home to yours. Stay awesome. Stay amazing. Stay positive. I know it's not always easy, but you can do it. Yo, okay. And again, I've got a video that I'm putting together. There's a special shout out and thank you to my fans that have been there, that I've got to meet and talk to, because it is, I think I cried more than they did. Like, with Lacey, when I met her, like, I was just so emotional because she came and met me. I'd never met her before, and it was a really surreal experience. And so, yeah, I'm really I'm really looking forward to sharing that with all of you guys. It's just, I'm still starstruck by being starstruck. Does that make sense? And a lot of people, some people don't get it, some people do, but it was an awesome experience. So anyways, I love you guys. I will talk to you again here soon. Bye.